everyone, check this out. The good folks at eTrailer sent this over and they provided this to me so that I can do a review on it. So this is a GSI Outdoors Destination Kit 24. It looks pretty cool, so let's see what's all inside. Let's check it out. Anything that makes my life easier or is less to pack, less bulk, I'm all for it. So let's open this up and let's see what all is included in here. So I'm going to go here, and it comes in a really cool little zipper case. This is good for up to 4 people to eat. So you got your 4 spoons, your 4 knives, and your 4 forks. You get a scrubby sponge. You get a cutting board. And then you get 2 soft-sided bottles so you can put condiments in there like ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce. And you could also write on it, and it's a rewritable label so that you can record the date and contents for easy identification. So you can check that out. That's pretty cool. You get a spicer, and it has 4 different chambers, which is really cool because usually you'll get salt shaker and pepper, and that's it. I like that it has 4, so that's awesome. The collapsible whisk, and I'm going to take these out and show you. I'm just kind of going over what's showing you on the package. This one I want to see how this does, the whisk. I'm kind of curious how that's going to work out. A stainless mini grater, so I want to see how that works too. Utility knife, your pivot spatula, and a pivot spoon. So let's see how it is. Let's check this out, guys. Okay, so this is the case. All right, and let's open it up. It's like opening a present. All right, let's see what all is in here. Oh, cool. All right, so we've got the spoons right here. Wow, and they're good size spoons. These are like tablespoons. I like that. And they also have the little holes right here so that you can hang them so they can dry. So you've got these, you got your spoons, and the forks also. And you know, sometimes it's funny, but I can't use certain metal spoons or forks because for some reason or other it shocks me. I don't know why, but it's not all metal, it's just some. And I've been looking for some hard plastic forks. I think I found it. This is awesome. So I'm going to keep one of these inside the house for me. Also has the little holes in here. And then you have your knives, and these are your butter knives. And it's pretty sharp also. So I can see where I can easily cut something that's not too hard or too difficult. And they're nice and thick too. So this isn't really flimsy where, you know, you want to poke at something or cut something and it's going to fold on you. So then you have a little sponge that it comes with to be able to wash. This would have been nice if it would have had a softer side sponge, and then you have your little scrubby side. So I always like both, the option of both. So in case you have plasticware or something you don't want to scratch up. But, you know, I can try this out and see how it goes. So let's see. Then it comes with a towel. So that's a pretty good sized towel. So you can clean up with this, or you can dry your utensils with this. That's kind of nice. I like the colors. That's really, really nice. Oh, look at this cute little cutting board. It's so nice. So there's a little indication right there, and that shows carrots. So this would be your side for your veggies, you know, your potatoes, your veggies, things like that. And then on this side, it has a picture of a chicken. I don't know if you can see that right there. So this would be your meat side, and this would be your veggie side. I like that. Most cutting boards won't have any type of indication, but that's so cool how they did that. Good job, guys. And then here are your little condiment packets right here. So you can fill them up with whatever it is that you want to put. Ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce, or your own special sauce if you'd like. It's got 2 lids on here. So it's got this one here, which will have your flip top. So you can squeeze it out. And then it also has the option of putting this lid on here. So this one here, so nothing's going to spill. And then you can just take it off. And it does have a little string on here, so that way you're not losing, that way you don't lose it. And then you just put your little usable one and you can squirt it out. It's awesome. I like this. This is really nice. Now it would have been cool if you had maybe 2 more of these. You've got your ketchup, your mustard, and then you have your mayonnaise and maybe some dressing. That would be nice too. But it does come with these 2. And it has all these pockets here where everything, of course, will be going in. And it has this little extra pocket up here if you want to maybe put some packets of your own seasonings or whatnot. And then here's your knife. Let's look at the knife. Okay, so, okay, cool. So you can take this out. And it has the cover. And it has a cover here, so. And it kind of pops in place so you can hear a little snap in there. I like the size of it, so it's not too big. And I'm going to test these out here in a second so we can see how sharp this is. There's a little snap. All right, so I'll just slide that back in there. Wow, this is fun because this is like opening a present. All right, so let's see, what do we have here? This one here is a spatula. So you turn it around and then it kind of pops into place right here, and it gives you a little indication right about right there, and it's like unlock or lock. You just sort of pull it down just a hair. If not, it won't turn. So if you just try to turn it like this, it won't turn as easy. You just barely pull it on one side and then it'll fold. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's see. And it doesn't feel flimsy. And it does have these little teeth here, which I like. So you can be cooking with it, and then you could also maybe chop up as you're cooking. That's kind of cool. I like this part right here. You have your whisk right here. So let's get this whisk out right here. This one's a little bit different to get out only because of the hook on there. So get this out. That's a little difficult to get out, but not too bad. This is the one that I'm interested in trying to see how it works. Okay, so this is what you do. You squeeze it here and you slide it out and you have a whisk. So I normally use, I have 2 little favorite whisks that I use, and they're small. One has an egg, one has a little piggy on it. These are mine right here. These are kind of cute. I just wanted to share that with you. I just thought these were so cute, and my husband got these for me, and this one's an egg. I like them because they're small. It's just easy. But anyway, I just wanted to show you my cute little whisks. But anyway, let's get back to the e-trailer stuff. So I want to definitely try this whisk and see how it works. So I'll do some demonstrations with some of these utensils and see how well they work. So then you just squeeze that back and it goes back in there. So, okay. And then now we have a spoon, and it's pretty deep. So as you can see right here, so it holds quite a bit. So that's kind of nice there. I like that. And the coolest part of this is that, let's see if I can angle it where you can see it. So right here on the inside, I'm not sure if you can see that, but right in here, it's got some measurements. So you could actually use this as a measuring spoon also. So it can go up to 4 tablespoons or 60 mLs. So that is very cool. You don't need any other utensils to do some measurements as far as tablespoons, but this is kind of cool. I like that it has it right in here on the inside. So that is awesome. It's good thinking. The same thing on this one. You just turn it, and then it goes right back to being this compact. What I like about these also is that if you have any non-stick pans, which I prefer non-stick pans because they're a lot easier to clean, and these will not scratch them up, so I like that. Okay, now we're coming to the grater. So let's see how this grater does. This one feels really firm. There's nothing flimsy about it. So this just basically pops off like this. I was thinking maybe it would slide off, but it actually just pops off. Okay, so you just kind of pop it off there, and it's pretty sharp. So yeah, I like that. You can tell I'm just barely touching it and it's grabbing. So we can try this out, but I can see already this is going to do a really good job. Of course, this is just the one size, okay, but feels very sturdy. So which you always need a very sturdy grater, because you know, if you're going to lean it or you're going to put it over a bowl, then you could shred. So I'm going to put the cover back on because those are pretty sharp, which I like because it's going to do the trick, or it should do the trick. And here's the nifty little spice holder. So you have your little top right here. This is the area where it'll come out. So let's see how this works. So you can unscrew this. Ah, there you go. So you've got the shaker part where it's going to shake out. This is the one that will pour out just a little bit more. So you can just pop it on and pop it off. So that pops out pretty easy. So this is kind of cool because you can actually put a spice here and a spice there. I don't know if you can see that divider right here. So let's say you put salt here, pepper here, and then, and it's pretty deep, so it goes in pretty deep. And then you have your other one here. And same thing. Take it here. So you can put 4 spices. You got salt, pepper, your basics, maybe some garlic, some chili powder, whatever it is, that whatever other spice you're going to be using, or your specialty spice. But yeah, that would be cool if this came with maybe another set of these, so you can have a total of 8 spices. I always use a lot of spices when I'm cooking because I want my food to have a lot of flavor. That is so cool, guys. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside and let's start playing with some of these utensils. I am going to bring in some tomato, onion, and kiwi, and an apple. Mr. Knife, you're up. Okay, so I'm going to move this aside. I like this knife. It's really nice. It's nice and compact, and it's easy to hold. And it's got these little grips. So most of the utensils that this comes with has a tiny little grip here, so it's not slipping out of your hands in case if your hands are wet, or you're sweating and your hands are wet, or it's just raining out, whatever it is. These little grips really do help because they help you to grab on so it's not falling. But yeah, this is really cool. So first off, let's try this little knife. So let's grab this tomato, and it's a firm tomato, but not like crazy firm. So let's see how this knife works. All right, so, okay, took a little bit there, a little bit of pressure just to go over the skin. So I'm pushing down a little firm, but yeah, it's, I think if it was a little sharper, but I'm sure you can just take a knife sharpener and sharpen it yourself. So now if you poke at it, if you kind of go first, yeah, that really does cut it. So let's go this way. Yeah, that's pretty easy. So yeah, so maybe it's the angle. Oops. But that's kind of cool. So let's see. All right, but it does the trick, guys. So it is sharp enough, but I love super duper sharp knives. So it is cutting, but you just have to put a little bit of an angle to it to cut. All right, so cool. I like that it was easy to hold. Okay, let's push that aside. Okay, so here's your onion. Yeah, that's good. Let's get rid of that. Yep, cuts the onion very easy. It's just tomatoes are always going to be that culprit that's always going to be a little bit harder to cut, but it is very sharp as far as, you know, the point for sure. Look at that. But yeah, it does good. Okay, so we've got our onion there. Oops. Let's push that aside. Wipe this off. Okay, here's an apple now. Let's see how it does on the apple. It does okay. I think if it was a little bit bigger, then it would be a little bit easier to cut the apple here. But it does pretty good. Okay, so that's kind of cool. But I do struggle with it just a little bit, but it could just be that the apple is a little bit, you know, on the firmer side, you know, or it could just be me. But it is handy. Okay, so this is a kiwi. Let's see if I can try to peel it. Oh, wow, that's easy. You wouldn't think that I had any issues earlier, but yeah, that's doing pretty good. Now, I've never peeled a kiwi. I usually just slice it and then peel it, or Actually, my husband's the one that usually does this for me. I call this kiwi, I don't know why, but I call it a happy fruit. But it's actually peeling it rather nicely. It's not a struggle at all. Easy to handle. So, let's see. Well, I'm having fun with this now because easy to handle, and it's really just peeling it, and it's super thin. See, so not bad. Not bad for this little cute knife. There you go. Maybe it's just the angle I was using it at on the tomato, but this is, look at that. Baby thin. That is cool, guys. Alright, so like I said, this, I call this the fun fruit. I think it's because of the those little crunchy things in there. So it's soft, but then it's crunchy with the little seeds. Awesome. I'm gonna eat this piece. Sorry. Oh gosh, this kiwi is amazing, guys. Okay, sorry about that. What can we try next? Let's grate some onion. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can grate some of this onion. Let's see how sharp this little thing is. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. That does a good job. Now let's try this little grater out on a carrot. So let's see. Yep. It's really easy to grate a carrot on this. The only thing is it is a little small, so of course it's just for, you know, quick little meal. It grates it pretty small. Okay, so I'm curious how the whisk is going to do. So as soon as I saw this, I thought, how is this whisk going to work? I mean, I'm used to your normal whisk, and I've seen these before in, you know, different styles, but I've never really I think I tried one a few years back, and I don't know, I really didn't like it. But let's see. Hey, when you're out camping and you want to just, you want convenience, compact, this should do the trick. So let's see. Okay, so let's break an egg, and let's whisk an egg and see how that does. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so wow, that's actually better than I was expecting. It pretty much broke it up really quick. Huh. I'm gonna rethink these little whiskers. That sounds funny, whiskers. Okay, look at that. So that's so cool. That did a good job. I'm impressed. I like it. This will work. I'm not gonna be missing my little piggy and my little eggy. So this will do the trick. I like it. And you know what? It's easier to clean because usually on a normal whisk, it's a lot harder to clean because of the way it angles. But on this little guy, it's pretty cool. Let's try the spoon with the egg. This is cool. I like it because it's got a little bit of a point right here. So it helps you to go into these little corners. And look at that. Right here, I think it's at 2 tablespoons, then it's 3, then it's 4 tablespoons, but that's cool. So it makes it easy to be able to come into the corner right here, and it really does hug it right there, right in the corner, so you can get the last bit of soup or whatever it is that you're trying to scoop out. So let's grab a plastic fork, and look at that. It's hard, and I'm like really trying to bend it, so it's not too flimsy. I like that. So I like that it's easy. It's not bending here on the teeth, so you're not afraid to break it, because we usually take plastic utensils with us just so we can just throw everything. I do have some metal utensils in the RV, but sometimes it's nice just to be able to just chunk everything and not have to be spending your time cleaning. So definitely like this. So, and I can easily cut this. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. It cut the tomato. Okay, so let's see if I can grab some stuff here. So I'm gonna, there's tomato, another piece of tomato, let's grab onion, another piece of onion. They're sharp, I like that. This is a spatula that has the serrated edge right here, which is, I thought that was really cool. And like I said, I have seen little serrated edges on plastic forks, on like a plastic travel fork. I'm not sure where I saw it, but I have seen it before. Going back to the spatula, it has a serrated edge. So let's say you're sauteing some onion and some tomato, maybe some minced garlic. You know, you can easily just cut some of this. Whoops. Okay. So one of the things here that you have to keep in mind is if you're going to use the serrated edge to maybe chop up something, you want to try to hold it here on this little area right around this part. So, you know, you can do this, but if you do it from back here, it will close. Okay, it'll start to flip on you. So if you do it from back here, so if you are going to use this serrated part, then go ahead and just hold it in this little area right here. But if you're cooking inside of a pan, you just have to be careful. Maybe, I don't know how big the pan will be, so just remember to hold it right here. This product that eTrailer was so awesome to provide is a really cool product. So again, it's going to be the GSI Outdoors Destination Kitchen 24. Awesome kit, guys. I suggest you try it. I am definitely going to be carrying this with us in the RV. And actually, we've come across several times where we're just driving around and we decide to go eat by the water or eat somewhere, and we don't have any utensils. I'm going to order another one for my truck as well as the RV. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. Take a moment and subscribe, please, and give me a thumbs up. And I will be doing some more reviews later. Take care. Bye.